Hey boys and girls, Jester here and welcome back to the cut. Now let's start off with today. We're going to do a little bit of a recap over the week. I know I said this wasn't going to be this wasn't what this was going to be, but given the week this has been, the first week and all that kind of thing, I figured why not, just get a quick recap of the beta testing phase, like I said last week, just to see where we're up to, especially because of the kind of things that have happened this week. Now obviously the Prince of Persia playthrough has been going pretty fantastically. Well, I say fantastically. Prince of Persia has been going pretty well because it's staying pretty much exactly as it is, so that's nothing new for me, so it's been going fairly smoothly. But we had our first hiccup on Monday with The Last of Us, didn't we? Now technically it wasn't my fault, it was actually my Elgato. I don't know what happened. The part, gets to that point in the recording and everything went hinky. I really don't know what happened. I apologise to you guys. Hopefully it's not going to happen again, but it kind of did. Tuesday's Borderlands was fine, like I said, same as always. That was easy to do again, so that went alright. And Wednesday's Skyrim, oh wow, that was so much of a story to that one. I'd already checked out all the mods and how it ran on my system and all that kind of thing, oh man, weeks ago, and then again just a week before, but I booted it up again, it decided to try and update, so I'm guessing that's probably where things started to go wrong. Half the mods didn't install, and the one or two that did were just no. So instead we decided to go with the Xbox, why not, I already had it on there, there's absolutely zero lag or that kind of thing. One concern I do have is that last time I played it on my Xbox, the save file got so big that it started to corrupt itself, I suppose is probably the best way to describe it, it stopped being able to keep track of things, but hopefully if we go through this slowly enough, hopefully it'll be alright long run, I don't know, we'll see. And then we had Thursday with The Walking Dead, and again, exactly the same as I've always been doing it, but I decided to introduce a change, didn't I? Now you guys are going to have to tell me if that was something you liked, if it's something I should continue with. You guys have to tell me this kind of thing, because I thought it was alright. I was playing to my camera, same camera by the way, and it was alright. I mean, with The Walking Dead especially, because I just love that game and I can react to it quite well. Well, I feel I can react to it quite well. But I thought it went okay, and I need you guys to tell me what you think, if I should carry that on or not, because it takes a lot of editing. And on Friday we had the continuation of Halo, and like I said when I was talking about The Last of Us, that glitch happened again, which is really, really weird. I played The Last of Us on PS3 and I get my glitch on the Elgato through that, so I'm thinking maybe to myself, maybe it's the PS3, I've not really actually used the Elgato with the PS3 before, properly. And then I play Skyrim and no glitch, and that's on the Xbox, so maybe that is the case. And then we get to Halo 4 on the Xbox, and lo and behold, yep, another glitch. Well, at least this one kind of fixed itself as it went on, and I really don't know what's happening. I went onto the Elgato forums and all that kind of thing to try and figure out if this has been happening to anybody else, and if there was a reason or anything like that. Absolutely no information whatsoever. So I'm hoping it's just one-off glitches, and if it does happen again, I don't know how I'm going to fix it. Probably not going to be able to. You're going to just have to live with it, sorry. And then we had our first feature length, more like annoying length, Saints Row the Third. And I thought that went pretty well actually, even given the fact that it was 50 minutes, I thought that was fairly entertaining, and I generally don't like to watch myself doing things, but I thought it was alright. Even when we were driving around, I was keeping, trying to keep myself interested more than anybody else by singing along to the music and all that kind of thing, and I really don't do that stuff often. I mean, I'm talking to this camera here like this, but I've told you before in vlogs, I am not a very confident person in person. This is a camera, this is very, very different. So yeah, so that was the week, and I think it went, glitches aside, it went well. Who knows? We'll see how these kind of things continue with time. Because as you well know, we will be continuing into the next week, pretty much the same run through, pretty much the same regime, I should say. We're going to be continuing on into the next week with exactly the same regime and schedule, and we're going to see how it goes further and further and further on. I'm going to keep with the face cam for a while until you guys give me a definitive answer, because I could swing either way. I think it's pretty good. but at the same time it takes a lot of editing, so if you guys tell me, oh don't bother, then I won't bother. But for now I'm going to bother. That's enough of a recap now, because I don't want this show to become a recap kind of thing unless there's something specific to talk about, like said glitches. And we're going to move on to the topic I've chosen for today. Now I went to go see World War Z on Friday night, I have to remember then, and I love zombie films, I love zombie books for that matter. Now I've been hearing all about the talk about how World War Z script got changed from what it was originally and became this new thing now. And as a big fan of Max Brooks' 2 books, Survival Guide and World War Z, or Z, depending where you're from, I was a little bit annoyed that they've used the name, but the story seems to have so very little to do with the actual book. I mean, there are things, obviously, I'm not going to give any spoilers, don't worry. There are things, obviously, that do fit, but there are so few and far between, and even so when they are in there, they're so tweaked. It's like I was thinking to myself, if you're going to make a zombie film, just make a zombie film. You don't have to use the name of something that is not what you've made. But having said that, I am a massive zombie fan, and this film is really good. It is a very, very good film. I mean, I can appreciate any zombie film. I'll give you a freaking example. Come follow me. Actually, no, don't follow me. Too much shit on the floor, you won't get anywhere. Here we go, we've got a zombie film, and zombie film, and zombie film, and zombie film, zombie film, zombie film, zombie film. That's the series, actually. Kinda zombies. Zombies again? Zombies? Zombies? Zombies. 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 Oh, zombies. 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 Kind of zombies. Zombies. That was actually pretty good, that one. It's low budget, but it's pretty good. Zombies. Zombies! Zombies! Can you even see me anymore? Zombies! Zombies! And zombies, zombies, zombies! Jesus! Yeah. So yeah, I'm a massive zombie film fan. I've got about... I don't know, I didn't even count. But I don't think that's all of them. So I've got a pile here and a pile over there as well. Actually, 1, 2, 3, yeah. There's a few more. But the actual topic for today I want to talk about is not just zombie films or any specific zombie film. I actually want to know what you guys' or your guys' grammar? I actually want to know what plan you guys have for a zombie outbreak. Or what would you do? What is your actual plan of action? And I ask my friends this question all the time. I've asked them so many times I actually know their plans off by heart. Except for one guy who's constantly changes. But for most of them it's, you know, locking themselves away in their bedroom and just waiting it out. No. We know better than that. My plan is I work in a shop. Like this big shop. Massive grated gates and all this kind of thing. Well, technically, I don't have the code. Technically, I don't have keys either. But I know where I can find them. But you know, it's an emergency situation. I'd probably just go to one of my boss's houses, pick them up and take them there. So fucking get us in here, mate. And I'd survive in there, you know? I'd have the whole run of the store because no zombies could see or hear inside because we've got the shutters down and that kind of thing. We'd have all that food and weapons. Oh, there are things lying around that could turn into weapons. And then if any of the zombies did eventually breach in or anything like that, we could afford there's like 3 fallback points because of security, you know? Things that shops and places that deal with money love. Problem is the very last fallback would be a room, tiny little box room. It would basically be stuck in until we die, really. But that's like my basic plan. That's a plan I've had for years and it's not a very exciting plan. I do have a different plan. I would go I'd try to go badass. stock up on supplies, travel around, kill these things when I can, just surviving, just getting whatever I can here, there and everywhere. You know, it's something that's a bit more akin to a film. But that's just me. And I have thought about this thing in detail, which I could go into, but it wastes so much time, and I'm more interested in what you guys would do. Now, to answer this, you can leave a comment, or you can make a video response if you want. I don't know, it's up to you. It's been great talking to you guys. Thanks for coming and watching. Like and subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. I've had fun, I hope you have as well, and I will see you next week. Just get back over it now.